don't be afraid, you ugly bastard. Don't you be afraid, you rabbit-looking fucker. You balty-eyed cunt. You're fucked. Don't you be afraid. I won't leave you alone, you fucking idiot. No leaving alone for you. You're fucked. You ugly little fuck bastard. Yeah. Don't be afraid. This man here is a professional liar. He could have had the fight. He could have had 12 to 15 million, probably 17 million with advertising, everything else. It could have been.
I think Tyson Fury, the realisation of what's happened to him, will kick in slowly but surely. And all these, all I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. He's got to think about it. These things are manifesting in his head, thinking, God, this happened. I can't have prepared any better. And so now all of that's going on. Trust me, I don't believe.
Tyson Fury is back running his mouth, hyping a trilogy with Oleksandr Usyk as if the first two fights never happened. He's still calling Usyk a middleweight, the same middleweight who schooled him twice. Sure, let's run that joke back.
Who's been able to beat this fucker is myself, and been ripped off. So I'm not sure what's going on, but you know what it is. GK all day, every day. Fucking still the top dog, still the top G. Beat him twice and I'll do it again.
Wembley, here we come. It's pure delusion. And now he's dragging Daniel Dubois into it, which just reeks of desperation. Usyk humiliated both Fury and Dubois, yet Fury still can't face reality. He's fighting denial harder than he ever fought Usyk. Enter Johnny Nelson, rushing to defend Fury like the man
calls you a cruiserweight. Tyson Fury calls you a middleweight. What do you make of those labels?
He has brain fart to guy.
And hasn't been dismantled twice already. What fairy tale is Nelson spinning this time? Fury supposedly understands every angle, yet he couldn't find a single one that worked against Usyk. Dirty tricks, big size, mind games, none of it mattered. Usyk outboxed him clean. The Fury as genius myth is cracking, and Nelson is just trying to glue the pieces together. Then there's Derek
I can do everything Usyk does, but he's a bigger version of him. Usyk may have a bit of smooth about his work, but a good big and always beat a good little one. And you've got two good fighters, Tyson Fury. He knows every angle of fighting to box.
Chisora, claiming he can beat Usyk. That's not confidence, it's trolling. Chisora was schooled by Usyk and folded against Fury, yet suddenly he's on God mode bravado. Sit down, Del Boy. Teddy Atlas at least keeps it real. He says Usyk won twice, period. He even suggests that in their first fight, Usyk showed mercy. That's telling a fighter with his precision and power choosing not to inflict a blowout on the biggest stage. That's not humility, that's supreme control. Atlas is voicing what others won't. This trilogy doesn't need to happen. Usyk proved himself twice.
Who can beat Oleksandr Usyk nowadays?
Me.
Would you like to?
Yeah, I'm gonna work on get a rematch.
And when?
Watching a third would be like re-watching a movie when you already know the ending. Fury fans can cry robbery or politics, but when an American veteran like Atlas lays it out, it hits differently. This is about respect earned, not excuses, and Usyk's earned it 10 times over. Adam Smith tries to pivot the conversation to Anthony Joshua. Nice distraction, but Joshua got dropped and stopped by Dubois. Until he rebuilds, he's just noise. Fury's real business should be redemption against Usyk. Anything else is irrelevant. Instead, Fury embarrassed himself, delaying and ducking the rematch, then getting dismantled when it finally happened. Now we're supposed to believe AJ Fury is the big showdown? Please. That fight means nothing until one of them handles Usyk. Fury's latest demand, he'll only fight in England. Home crowd, home judges, patriotic.
Beat Fury, I love them both. And they've done nothing but good for boxing and their families and themselves. And they're tremendous, they're warriors, they're everything. I don't want to see it no more, I saw it twice. Usyk won twice. He won twice. And the first one could have been a knockout if he didn't hold himself back. To be honest, when Fury was going down, he stopped and let the referee get in. He could have put that final blow in there that might have hurt him. But he wouldn't have got up, probably, with that fight, as great as Fury is. So, been there, done that, seen that.
Chance, the whole hometown advantage. The irony is rich. After being outclassed twice, he wants us to believe he's after a fair fight. This isn't redemption, it's revisionism. If he truly wanted redemption, he'd fight anywhere, anytime. But Fury doesn't want redemption, he wants to rewrite the past. Usyk's not babysitting bruised egos. Even Adam Smith isn't buying the spin. Smith admits Fury thinks he won, but Usyk clearly beat him. That's the core of this circus. The second fight wasn't a robbery. It was a reality check. Usyk walked Fury down, outworked him, and exposed the real master tactician. A man who truly believed he won wouldn't be this bitter, this desperate, this obsessed with excuses. Fury lost because he was second best. Now Johnny Nelson is at it again. Second.
That would be the one I want immediately. That would be the most fight that I'd want next.
In England? Thank you, everyone.
In England, for sure. I only want a fucking fair fight. I don't want any favours. I want a fair fight and a fair result, which I believe and I know I didn't.
How did you score that second fight?
I fucking thought I won it by 5 rounds.
Guessing Fury's calls while still trying to keep the myth alive. But when it matters, he goes quiet. Fury isn't regrouping. He's hiding from the truth. This isn't about contracts or negotiations, it's about shattered pride. He ducked the rematch, then demanded it on his terms. His camp plays the victim, pretending it's just business. Reality doesn't forget. The aura is gone. Usyk erased the illusion of invincibility, and Fury has no idea how to rebuild. Nelson can cling to hope, but it's a lost cause. Fury had his moments, but Usyk humbled him, twice. The Ukrainian now owns the belts, the mental edge, and the facts.
If I was going to come back, I'd come back for Usyk. But I want a fair result in England.
Would he be the only fighter that you come back for?
That would be the one I want immediately. That would be the most fight that...
Hearn is of course talking up Fury again, because it's his best shot to salvage Joshua's reputation. But Joshua lost to Dubois. He's not in the same league until he redeems himself. Meanwhile, Fury keeps throwing up smokescreens, dodging Usyk every chance he gets. Both British heavyweights are stuck in fantasy, while Usyk already closed the door. Twice. Duke McKenzie doesn't sugarcoat it. 3 judges watched fight number 2, and gave Usyk a unanimous decision. No split, no controversy, just a clear winner. When Fury cries robbery, but refuses to fight anywhere else, it's not about fairness, it's insecurity. Usyk's movement, timing and pressure turned a so-called master boxer into a confused...
Everything into every punch that he throws against Usyk and hope that these shots start getting through and he can maybe cause the referee to stop Usyk.
Absolutely. Well, that's only 3 weeks away. We cannot wait for it. You are making me excited about it. I feel on tenterhooks for this contest. We're going to talk Saul.
Exhausted giant. Fury got beat, then he got beat again. Now all that's left is denial and desperation. He can talk trilogy all day, but nothing changes the lesson those fights taught him. Rematch clauses won't fix a damaged legacy. The Gypsy King has been dethroned, and deep down, he knows it. You don't claim victory, and then tiptoe toward every side exit. If Tyson Fury truly believed he won, he'd be pounding on doors to settle it with Usyk, or at least someone who could prove he's still at the top. Instead, he's flirting with Anthony Joshua, maybe even dabbling in wrestling deals. Why? Because deep down, he doesn't want Usyk again. He fears what happens next. Fury is insecurity dressed up as confidence. Lose twice, and suddenly you're rewriting history.
Fight with the rematch with Usyk, I get that. I'm feeling. But when you've lost to someone and you're talking about I'm going to fight somebody else, but I really beat him, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. If you think you beat the guy that beat you in your last
and start rewriting history with your mouth, not your fists, you're not chasing greatness. You're running from closure. Johnny said what Fury Usyk, he woke him up. Usyk didn't just survive. He recalibrated, took over, shut down Fury's momentum. Sharpens. Fury spirals. We saw it on his face. Confusion, fatigue, defeat. Usyk processed, executed, dominated. Now the question remains, does Fury comes back stronger? That's a champion. Fury had a huge fifth in fight 2, but instead of breaking up to face Usyk again, he fears what happens next. Fury is insecurity dressed as confidence. You lose twice, too scared to admit. Usyk is still the man. Teddy Atlas saw it live. Usyk loses a big round, takes a breath, adjusts. That's the difference. Greatness versus gimmicks. When adversity hits, Usyk...
What do we like? Obviously, you do have to be conscious of a potential fight with Tyson Fury, but we're not going to hang around forever. So, you need to come back with a good win.
If Fury pulls off a miracle, it's redemption fuel for the story of his career. But mentally, who looks hungrier? Usyk calm, focused, built for elite warfare. Fury emotional, erratic, clinging to hometown favoritism. One trains like a soldier, clinical and disciplined. The other tweets from the couch, begging for judges and crowds. This isn't 50-50-ish. It's chess versus chaos. A tactician versus a talker. If Fury wants redemption, he'll have to...
Oleksandr Usyk has got Tyson Fury's number because he's beaten him twice. The powers that be, we're talking about the ringside judges, they don't make things up. You know, they allegedly got the best of the best to referee and to judge that fight. So 3 judges, one can't get it wrong, one could possibly get it wrong, but the other 2 didn't. And it was the second fight was a unanimous decision. So for me, there's no ifs, no buts, no maybes.
No excuses. No courtroom drama. No hometown hero bounce. 2 men, 1 ring. The truth. The world isn't watching to see how loud Fury can shout. They're watching to see if Usyk shuts him down one last time. So are you backing Usyk to close